Good morning. Watching where I step, so forgive me as I look all around, but I'll show you something to look at here. Been on trail for no minutes yet. Got this 1.2 to get to the trail, but been on for a little while. This is the view. Excuse me. So, the plan, tentatively, is to hike a total of 13 miles. Be about 12 miles on the trail, 12.1. We got a 1.2 back to trail, which we knew about. Planned for it. And now, we essentially we have mapped out a 12-mile hike to the next shelter, or the second shelter that we'll see today. And the purpose for that is that there's about a 2,000 feet elevation change ascending and a 2,000 feet descend over 13 miles. So we're like, that doesn't sound awful. And it puts us in a position that the next day we will be doing 2,000 feet up, 2,000 feet down again, only over 8 miles. So the idea with that is, of course, work a little harder today so we don't have to work so hard tomorrow. And that will position us good to get into Dix Creek Gap shortly after. Some folks are thinking about getting a motel. I'm not sure exactly what I will be doing. I do know I need to pick up my box from Hostel around the bend, which is not too far from Dix Creek Gap, so we shall see. But I've been told that in Hiawassee, there's a country buffet, and well, it sounds pretty good. Be really good just to get in there and get some of those vegetables in and some good carb load. I'm already thinking about all the stuff that they might have. Anyway, before I get crazy and start thinking about food, I had some M&Ms, peanut M&Ms for breakfast. I've got a cosmic brownie in my pack, and then looks like there's a shelter about 4 miles on the trail, so I'll probably end up doing a good solid lunch break there. Fill up on water and everything. I've already drank a liter of water with 2 electrolyte powders in it, so that should put me good for today to start. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get some hiking done, and if I see some cool stuff along the way, I will show you. Windy at Hogpen Gap here. That 1.2 mile trail was a good warm up. It's actually pretty nice. And then check this out. Hope you can read it. Appalachian Trail, Hogpen Gap, Forest Service, USDA. Super cool. And then there's a blaze, which if you headed across the road would be where we came from. But now we're headed that direction. It's an hour in and the wind is pushing. I've hiked already like 2 miles or maybe even a little more. I feel like this trail is very generous here. Hoping it's not shaking too much. I'm trying to walk kind of fast, but it's a great day to hike, y'all. Hello again. The hikers are hiking. This trail right now is so generous. I am just chilling. I mean, whew, I'm not sure how many miles I've already hiked today. I've been on the trail for right about 2 hours total, including the 1.2 we had out. And I'm at 2.0, I think right about 2 miles to Whitley Gap Shelter. A little bit up and down to get there, but this is amazing. I mean, if anybody has doubts coming out to Georgia, I'll tell you, stick with it. I'm on day number 7. It's the longest I've been out on a trail before, consecutively. I mean, cabin stay included, I suppose, but still, this is really nice. It's a really nice little reprieve after the first few days, Blood Mountain and everything else. So now we got a little incline up. Let's get it. Hello again. It is about 2 o'clock. I have been on trail for just about 5 hours. I'm not sure how far I've hiked today, but this trail has been so generous. This portion here is just so nice. I just left Whitley Gap Shelter. All the guys and girls were there. We had a whole lunch thing, and it was great. Lots of folks there. The privy at the Whitley Gap Shelter where we stayed last night was FUBAR. I mean, I don't know what happened, but nobody was going to be using that. So we all simultaneously kind of figured out we're going to have to hold it to that shelter. And so as we ate lunch one by one, we did our business and everything was good. So really interesting kind of trials and tribulations you come out here on the trail with. You know, yeah, everybody poops. All right, so I'm on a generous, nice little flat spot here after coming out of that gap, which was just an old repurposed logging road, which always is amazing to hike on. The grade is good. It was uphill, but not too bad. So now with a little up and downs, and I'm actually making a Blue Mountain Shelter tonight. It's going to be a long day for me, the longest day here on the hike. Should be about 12.1 miles hiked on the Appalachian Trail, plus the 1.2 from the shelter. So a 13-mile day. Yeah, I'm feeling great though. So I've kept hydrated, doing really good with that. Something that I really had to kind of struggle with and learn the hard way. And I think I'm, knocking on wood, so far, so good. So I'm gonna keep on heading down the trail, and if I see anything cool, you know I'm gonna let you see. So until then. Hello again. This time we have teleported slightly, as the last few miles were sort of a struggle. So I kind of just put my head down, got the miles in, got here to the shelter. A total hike of 13.3 miles today. So it's only 12.1 miles on the trail technically, because we had the 1.2 out to the shelter. However, this is the view we have. The sun going right over the horizon there. Going to prove to be lovely colors. And then we have views all over here, which should make for an amazing sunrise. All right, y'all, the sun is setting quickly. In fact, we have a little bit of a sunset behind me here. So, a good hiking day. Got some food in me. Feeling good. Even after the miles today, I'm certainly sore, but I'm feeling good. Anyway, my pro today is going to be right here. Ronan, he's got his fire going. Very grateful for that, because it's getting cold already. And then the con for today, I don't want to say it was the miles, because they came along fair enough, but I would say that just the last mile and a half was a lot of rocks to navigate, and on wary feet that can be very difficult. So had to take it slow, cut down on the time it took to get here.